What's going on, guys? Cody with the Clever Investor, back again. Today I wanted to do something a little different and go live. It is Wednesday morning, and I just had a moment I wanted to share with you guys. So if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. You guys know that this is a place to go to learn about real estate and real estate investing and how to use that as a vehicle to break free of the rat race and, live your dreams, create financial freedom, and just make money and have fun. So if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Glad you're here. I've been having a ton of fun putting out YouTube videos. I'm pretty much consistent at about 3 YouTube videos per week right now, and I'm starting to get ahead a little bit with my recording, so feeling good about that. Today, I wanted to go live. What's up, fam? What's up, Maurice? I go live on Instagram a lot, but I rarely go live here on YouTube, so I thought, let's go live. Lloyd's in the house. Mike Reed's in the house. How do I even say that? Black Ham TV, Black Hammy. Jordan, welcome. Glad you guys are here. All right, thanks for jumping on while I'm live. If you're brand new to the channel, drop me a comment down below letting me know that you're brand new, and I'll reply back with a free gift worth $97. All right, let's dive in. So I've been really on this kick lately about setting standards and playing full out and pushing yourself past your fears and the pain. And I had a situation last week where one of my team members on my team slept through their alarm clock. And so I kind of went crazy because, and I had this powerful conversation with him, and then I went live on Instagram and had this conversation about why do you need an alarm clock? The reality is, if you're in the right place and you're living your passion and you're focused on some pretty big goals, you should not need an alarm clock to get your butt out of bed. All right, your dreams and your goals should be louder than your alarm clock. All right, so I've been really on this kick, and I made this kind of declaration that for the next 12 weeks, we're gonna play full out at 150%, not 100%, not 110%, 150%. And what that means is you have to put yourself in some pretty tough situations and do things that you probably haven't done. All right, and I believe that if there's a window that's not too long, like whether it's 90 days or 12 weeks, if there's a window, I believe with all of me that you can do anything for 12 weeks. And you can set a very big standard, and you can wake up every single day with purpose, and you can get clarity, and you can get enthusiasm, and you can raise your intensity level, and you can go out there and dominate that day. And if you don't end the day just completely exhausted, then you did not play at 150%. So today I woke up, and so I'm preaching this, right? I'm telling my team members, 12 weeks, we're gonna dominate, we're gonna crush it. And today I woke up and I was dragging. And I'm like, I don't feel like going to I have a personal trainer that I meet 3 times a week. And I'm like, man, I really don't feel like going to my personal trainer. But I got up and went to my personal trainer, and I'm dragging. And he's like, all right, we're gonna go to failure today. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? And they're like, it's chest day, and we're gonna burn out, and we're gonna go to failure. And I'm like, okay. And literally, first set, all right, of incline bench, he throws on some 45s, and he's like, go to failure. And then I go to failure, and I'm not bragging because I'm not that tough or strong or anything, but I did about 25 to maybe 27 incline bench presses with 45-pound dumbbells. And then I dropped those, and I got 35s, and I went to failure, and I got like another about 18 to 20. And that was my first set, and I'm already dying. I'm already my arms don't work anymore. And that was the first thing we did, and I still had to do 50 large ropes, right? The large ropes, 50 of them, and then come back in, and then he laid a ladder out, and we had to do push-ups where, you do a push-up, and then you step over on the ladder with your hands, you do a push-up. And we were doing this kind of cycle. By the first one, I was toast. And something happens when you go to burnout. Something happens when you hit the pain, and you hit that moment where you really feel like, that's it for me. I can't go any further, all right? One of two things is gonna happen. Either you're gonna hit that moment and you're gonna allow the language that you're saying to yourself, that internal voice, Maybe it's external people. Maybe they're saying you're not worthy, or you shouldn't be doing this, or it's not the right time, or you're not the right skin color, or you're not from the right side of the railroad tracks, or whatever the bullshit is that's going on externally in your environment. You're either going to allow that to stop you, or you're going to figure out a way to push through the pain. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about 6 quick tips for pushing through the pain. If you get something from this, please smash that like button, because we want to make sure that we get this message out to as many real estate entrepreneurs and just entrepreneurs as we possibly can. All right, so these are my 6 quick tips, because when I was in that moment, I was like, dude, I'm done. But then my habits kicked in. And I believe that every winner wins for a reason, all right? Winners win. We set standards. We have a certain way we process. And so use these 6 quick tips to your advantage over the next 12 weeks. Raise your standards, play at 150%, and just go out there and dominate your goals. All right, so number 1 is you have to remember your strengths. When you're in that place where you're feeling stuck and you're feeling, a lack of enthusiasm, or you're feeling unresourceful, you have to get refocused and remember your strengths. Your words, both internal, external words, have power. They have power. How many times have you said BS things to yourself that are limiting your full potential? I can't do it. It's too tough. I'm out of money. Maybe they're right. Whatever the BS is, how many of us have actually allowed our language patterns and our words to prevent us from going to the next level? I've done it. I know I've done it. And so you have to refocus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. And I think winners have this innate ability when they're hitting that wall to immediately refocus attention. All right, that's number 1. Number 2 is you have to do this for a purpose. If you're just in it for the money, yeah, that's going to get you, maybe in the game. But when deals are falling apart and people are doing you dirty and people are pushing you around and things aren't happening on your time frame and it's taking longer than expecting and it's costing more, and you put that marketing out and you don't get any phone calls and you get super defeated, whatever the situation is, if you're not doing this for a purpose, and you can't finish this sentence, I'm doing this because, then you're going to quit. You're going to change directions. You're going to play small. You're going to recede the second things get tough. I'm doing this because I want to be the first person in my family to graduate college. I'm doing this because I want to create financial freedom for my family. I'm doing this because I want to be able to coach Little League and go to dance recitals whenever the heck I want. I don't want somebody else to tell me when I could do things that I want, because nobody in my family has ever been able to do those things because we've always had 2 jobs or 3 jobs. I'm doing this because I want to be able to take my family on a nice vacation. Whatever it is. If you can't finish that sentence and you don't have a purpose, you don't have a strong why, you're not going to be able to get there. I've seen it happen time and time again. People that should have been able to keep going quit way too early because they don't understand how important it is to do it with a purpose. Number 3, when you find yourself in that really tough spot and you're feeling like, I just have nothing left to give, I want you to start repeating a mantra. This kind of goes along with number 1, remembering your strengths and using your words. But negative thoughts magnify the pain. If you are focused on just negative things, I'm out of money, I'm out of time, I'm not good at this, you're just going to magnify the pain. You have to refocus over to some positive affirmations. So repeat a mantra, and it can be simple. A mantra is simply just a saying that you loop over and over and over to trick your mindset and change your language patterns so that way you can refocus on something more positive. It could be something as, I can accomplish anything. It could be that simple. I can accomplish anything. And you just say it over and over in a loop, constantly. So as this morning, as I'm pushing and I have nothing left and he's having to fully spot me, I'm just saying, I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything. And I just kept repeating it. Maybe it's like, I am strong, or I am worthy, or I am capable. But create a mantra, all right? Here's what I want you to do. Write down right now in the comment section down below what your mantra is for today. I can make the phone calls. Make your declaration. I deserve success. Money is attracted to me. I invite more money into my life. Do some positive money affirmations and refocus to some positive things and stop talking to yourself in a negative way. Number 4, and this is so true, but when you're in the forest, it doesn't feel this way. Like when you're in the forest, doesn't it, like you just can't elevate and see what's going on. But number 4 is you have to know that the pain will pass. Think back to a time in your life where you were just like, your back's against the wall and you were really in a tough spot. I remember, a couple moments in my life where I did not think, actually I did not pay my bills. The lights got shut off. And I'm like, damn, I forgot to pay the electric bill. There are times where I'm at the bank arguing with the teller, trying to get my overdraft fees waived. And I'm feeling like I'm never gonna get financially free. I'm never gonna get out of this toxic mess. Know that the pain will pass. And if you think back to a time in your life where the pain was really tough, let me ask you something. Did you get through it? Looking back on that moment right now, did you grow from it? Did you learn from it? Did you become more capable, stronger, more wise? Are you going to make that same mistake again that got you into that situation? Probably not. I believe strength and courage and wisdom, it comes from the darkest places. It comes from the pain. It doesn't come from comfort and things being awesome, right? When things are awesome, people chill. When things are awesome, everybody starts to just settle in. I think you should enjoy those moments, but the reality is winners put themselves into new stressful situations on purpose. Because we know that if we want to level up to the next level, it's not by playing within our comfort zone. Number 5 is think of the payoff. Why are you doing this? If you're like I said earlier, if you're just doing it for the money, it's probably not a strong enough why. Who are you doing this for? People that attach their goals to a very strong why elevate. When the objections come and the hurdles and the stress comes, they're able to blast right through that because they realize that they're doing this for somebody or something bigger than themselves. Is it a charity? Is it your community? Is it your family? Have you taken the time to actually write down who the heck you're doing this for? And number 6 is, and I use this trick all the time, is distract yourself. When I was at failure and I could not do another push-up or I couldn't do another rope, I just started looking around and I started distracting myself. And we've done this. I know you've done this. You've been, role-playing in your mind driving, and all of a sudden you wake up and you're at your destination and you're like, was I even aware of what I was doing? When I'm running a long run, or I'm working out really hard, or I'm in a stressful situation, I distract myself by studying the faces of the people around me, or reciting a song over and over, or I'm doing my mantras, or I'm role-playing in my mind, me envisioning myself standing up on stage in front of thousands of people. What would I say to them? How would that conversation go? And by distracting myself, all of a sudden, I'm able to push through that painful moment. And all of a sudden, boom, you realize that, wow, I am capable. I am worthy. And it's all worth it. The key to success is 2 things. Putting yourself into painful situations so that way you can grow and become stronger and wiser and more capable. And number 2, pushing through those situations, knowing that when you come out the other end, that's when the next level of life unlocks. You do that, and you do that this week, and you play full out 150%, that's a standard. You become a leader in that moment. That, to me, is growth. That's admirable. I respect the heck out of that because you're unique from the rest of the crowd that's settling and playing small. You're gonna elevate and you're gonna become that person that everybody looks at, and first they're gonna talk smack, they're gonna think you're crazy, and then everybody's gonna look in the mirror at their own shortcomings and they're gonna go, damn, Cody's setting a standard. Cody's playing full out. Cody's, pushing himself. I gotta step my game up. And that's a wonderful place to be within your community, in your family, and your friends. All right, so be the standard setter. You got this. Dominate this week. You could do anything for 12 weeks and you can play at 150%. This is not me coming to you saying I'm better than you or I know, things that you don't know. You already know this stuff. It's all inside you. You just have to unlock it and just allow this to be a quick daily reminder for you to step your game up, all right? That's all I got. Hopefully you got something from this. Drop me a comment down below with your biggest takeaway, and also give me some suggestions of what types of videos you guys would like to see. I'm hitting you guys with some real estate stuff. I'm hitting you with some mindset stuff, but I want to make sure I'm nailing exactly what you guys want to learn from me. I've been very fortunate to have hung around some amazing people. I've locked arms with a lot of people doing 8 and 9 figures. Very successful businessmen and women, great marketers, great mentors and coaches, and copywriters, digital marketers. I mean, I've been exposed to a lot of cool stuff. So if I know it, I'd love to share it with you. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor, signing off for now. Take care. Comb your hair. Till next time, Sperber out.